Reiki with Will here. Today's video is about angels, demons, and free will, and pretty much everybody in the spectrum in between. I'll be using English, I'll be using light language. I was writing a document of what I was going to talk about, but Spirit is saying, just let us talk. We don't want the document, we don't want an organized set of bullet points. We're just going to talk. And so I'm going to first start out with gratitude and raising the vibration. So I invite you to raise the vibration with me as well, and to set our intentions to be in gratitude. Oh, I give thanks for all my blessings and all that I have to do, and all the people that love me, and all the people that I love. And I give gratitude to God and to the Holy Fire. Through all things are possible. And now some light language to raise the vibration after the gratitude. Well, I interweave gratitude in my light language all the time anyway. So and I ask the Holy Fire to flow in, through, and around this room, this space, in every way, and everywhere, and everyone, completely, entirely, naturally, effortlessly, sanctifying this place, consecrating this place. And for this video, I set aside my personality and my ego in my personal energy, so that I may be a clear channel for the highest good of all. And I turn this process entirely over to the Holy Fire. Angels, there are many realms of angels, and it translates to lower realms, but in the eyes of the Holy Fire, all the realms are on equal stature, as there really is no hierarchy, because the true hierarchy is a degree of separation, and there is no separation from God. And the angels, in the lower realms, the angels have the most contact with humans and physicality in the third dimension. And these are the angels that interact with us on a daily basis. And they might not be our angels in particular, but they might be trying to influence us in a certain direction. We get influenced by stimuli anyway, as human beings, and we get stimulated by vibration in all aspects of our being, not just from our eyesight and our hearing through sound and smells and tastes. But when you smell one of those smells that you really, really like, it perks up your spirit. And when you see things that are really pleasing to the eye, then it perks us up. That's the same type of influence that angels have on us. I remember one time I was going out to dinner with my sister, and we parked on the street in front of a building and in front of a driveway. And I get out of the car and I'm going, I need to move my car to the other side of this driveway. I need to move it forward 30 feet, just to the other side of the driveway, and I can park there and everything's cool. So I got in, moved the car, parked it on the other side of the driveway, and then got out, locked it up, and walked to the restaurant. When we got out of the restaurant a couple hours later, we noticed that the car was hit. And I'm going, okay, so I was asked to move my car, and I was pretty sure that it was by an angel when I was walking to the restaurant. And I'm going, but why did I move my car in response? Why did the angel have me move my car to get it hit? Didn't make any sense to me. So then I start walking on the side of the car that it was struck. And I'm going, oh my goodness, this person was driving like 50 miles an hour on this 30-mile-an-hour street and struck my car and glanced it and took out the rear quarter panel. And I'm going, and I saw it wasn't a citation, it was a piece of paper from the responding police officer that said this happened about 3 minutes after I parked my car and pretty much 1 minute after I walked into the restaurant, that a witness called police and this and that and the other thing. And then I'm going, oh, by looking at this, hey, this was so close to when I got out of the car. What would have happened if I stayed in the back one? And I noticed that when we were walking, somebody else was pulling into the spot that I just vacated. And what went through my mind is that they would have been taking that spot and they would have been opening their doors and stepping out of the vehicle at the same time that that car was supposed to have hit my car. And 50 miles an hour with metal versus human flesh, those two people would have died. So even though angels of the lower realms come and interact with us, it is up to us. So this is free will. The angel didn't make me move my car. The angel influenced me, gave me a suggestion that I move my car. And since I trusted this suggestion, I moved my car. So I used my free will to choose to move my car. The angels can't make us do things. Well, neither can the darker entities, including demons. No matter what magnitude of demon it is, this is a free will based universe that we exist in. That is what we agreed to when we incarnated into this, and all consciousness abides by that law of free will, and it cannot be revoked. We as humans, on the other hand, can. We have a long history of war and enslavement and rape and murder and robbery and all sorts of things. And although vibrationally we agree to them on some sort of level, but on the human level, we're not agreeing to be tortured. We're not agreeing to be killed. So free will. They can't. We have to choose. They can offer a suggestion, and we can either take the suggestion or not take the suggestion. Now, I have no personal experience with demons trying to do anything to me, but I have experience with extracting the demons, any negative entities. With the holy fire, anything is possible, and it makes removal of negative entities, including demons, super badass. Apparently my videos now are rated. And when you get to the levels where you can handle it, then extraction is not an issue. And even at the lowest levels of understanding, which our free will. If a demon comes in front of you or a dark entity, you don't have to choose to interact with it. Okay? That might be really frightening, but we can say, no, you must go. I choose not. I don't choose this. And go away. That's the simplest explanation. Just like we don't have to interact with the angel when it comes in front of us and it's trying to show us its vibration. It's trying to show us that it wants to interact with us. We don't have to see it. And at some level, our core vibration sees it, because our core vibration is of the light, and it recognizes the light in an angel. It recognizes the light in another human being. But allowing us to see that light is what this life is about, and is what Ascension is about, is being able to recognize our own light and the light in others. And I would like to say that that is the definition of an ascended master, is one who sees the light, chooses the light, and sees the perfection in the divinity in everything. Although everything is energy, there are times that there are higher vibrating angels that we associate, archangels and the seraphim and the cherubim, we associate, okay, and the thrones, they wanted to be included. I just see them as light beings, and they're varying degrees of light. And some, the seraphim, I love how they're inflamed with the fire of God. And to me, when the seraphim are around, the number 3 starts to come into my awareness. Whether I see them with my eyes or my mind's eye, that's my indication that maybe I should start looking, because I get into this human aspect as well, just like everybody else, that I rely on my eyes and my ears and my sense of touch. And only when I apply my awareness and focus it somewhere can I pick up the other energies and other entities. And if I'm not looking for a seraphim, it's kind of hard being human unless we are open to it. There's this air of confidence that comes around when seraphim or any angels are around. And when you feel that there's a whole bunch around you, you can feel this sense of confidence. You can feel this sense of well-being, of safety, of love. And conversely, when negative energy is around you, when it's around me, it's, wow, I'm starting to feel off. What's going on? And a lot of times when I feel off, I go to the human aspect first. Did I not eat right? Did somebody say something that triggered me? Did somebody cut me off and I want to get upset? Anything like that. And hopefully with my core vibration and our core vibration, we can choose other options. It's when someone cuts us off, we can look at various ways of dealing with it, like they must be in a hurry. Maybe there's some reason that they're in such a hurry that I don't know. Instead of going to the other way, which is they're just an insensitive jerk that cut me off and is slowing me from getting to where I'm going. But with the negative energies, being self-aware, or at least when we recognize that we're starting to feel down, or feel off, that's the first indicator to maybe breathe slowly and breathe more deeply and acknowledge, I'm feeling this way and I choose not to feel this way. You can choose to feel that way. And if you're aware of how you're feeling and you're continuing to choose to do that, more power to you. If you want to be angry and you know that cycle to go to continue your anger pattern, and there's nothing I can do about it except choose not to be around it. As a Reiki practitioner, we are taught to only send Reiki if the client agrees to it, because we're honoring the free will of this universe. We're honoring the free will and the choice of the recipient or the targeted recipient, and we want to make sure that they're open to it. And it's the same thing with the Holy Fire and Aquarian Fire. That's exactly what we teach, is honor the free will of the other person. Ask permission always. Have you ever had somebody give you unsolicited advice? How did you feel? That same level of respect we teach in Reiki to apply that. And with negative entities, once they start, or negativity, we'll just call it negativity, when it starts influencing us, is we stop respecting other people's energy, their decisions, their space. We stop respecting a lot of things, because respect is a healthy upward spiral, positive energy, and disrespect is the downward, and we want to choose other things on that downward spiral when we're in it. Until we decide, we exercise our free will and decide to break that cycle. So there, yes, the negative energies that are out there, including the demons, who knows how they influence us. And sometimes demons manifest themselves in our negative behavior patterns, our negative thought processes. Learn behaviors from our parents, that alcoholism, any other types of beating your spouse or beating your kids. There are so many negative traits that can be passed down easily through behavior and observed behavior and inflicted upon behavior. And we can just claim from the human aspect that that's they had a problem, but they're passing on that anger. Whether you want to claim that that's a negative entity, whether you want to claim that that is a demon, it doesn't matter. Each individual has their own reasons and their own energy patterns when dealing with it. But if we are the ones that were on the receiving end of that negative energy through another human being that was passed down, it is passed down to us. And we can choose to continue that or not continue it. And sometimes that choice, even though we consciously choose to not continue it, it is ingrained in our behavior patterns, and it's ingrained in our energy field, and only through self-work and self-realization and even possibly getting, Reiki or Aquarian Fire sent to you, or treatments, that these things can be addressed. They don't go away by themselves. Even though it might feel like, gee, I haven't been pissed at my dad or my ex-husband or ex-wife in years. Doesn't mean we've actually dealt with it. But when it comes back into our awareness, and this is, I truly believe this. When something comes into our awareness, it comes into our awareness as an opportunity to heal it, or an opportunity to move beyond it. If we need to learn patience, maybe we'll get thrust into opportunities where we need to exercise the patience until it's second nature, and then guess what? You're not exercising patience, you just exude patience. And all the yes, the peace and patience of the heart is what that just said. It's the embodiment of the virtues or the positive traits that we wish to exhibit. Whichever are the attributes that we wish to exhibit, that's what this duality reality exists. And recognizing the choices that everyone has, that we don't have to agree with the choice, but we can honor ourselves on our own path, and that they are on their own path, and that they will deal with it when they are ready to deal with it. And it might not be in this lifetime. So back with the angels, I mean, if you're feeling negative entities or negative energies, we can choose. No, we can choose to raise our vibration. Well, I like to raise my vibration with light language. Gratitude is the simplest way to raise the vibration. Think of anything that you really love and that you're thankful for. That is the best way to stoke the fire that's in your heart and emit light. And you can just start pushing out the light and out the light. You can call in angels if that's what you choose to do. I invite in all the angels that wish to help participate to raise the vibration and get rid of the negativity that is around. It's as simple as that. You don't need to do the light language part. That's just a part of who I am. But if you want to be angry, I'm not going to judge you for wanting to be angry and bringing in more negative energy. I just don't have to choose to be there. Or if somebody that I love is there, then maybe I'm called to ask if they want to leave or if they need a ride home. Free will, my friends. It works to our advantage and our disadvantage. Everything in this universe is a balance. That's this duality thing. And because of the choice, because of the free will, we can choose to do good, feel good, be good, or we can choose to feel bad, do bad, and have bad. But as light workers, it is not our job, I believe it's not our job to abolish all the negativity. It is our job to illuminate. Each of us are called in our light work to do different things. And only by looking inwards can we understand our true selves and our true nature and what it is that we wish to bring to light. Anything else, guys? Okay, they're done talking about that, but I would like to express gratitude to all those who have contributed in energy and vibration and conversation. O Arsanana Chika, Askana Hawacha Ayaka Hosanan Orashukohushka Wayata Saniata. And I send out love and light and blessings. Kohurshana wata kaskanani shihiwata arasana wata ha. Isa wata chichikana no hotos kono hoshuata arishiniata kasa yacha. And anytime that you feel that you need your spirits lifted, you may listen to any of my videos. You can imagine me talking to you. There are many dimensions of me that work in the higher realms and bilocate and I am more than willing to come and help. Sometimes it's simply a reminder to us all that we are the light. Sometimes this light language and the energy emitting from my hands and my heart help break down the negative belief systems, the belief systems that no longer serve. Whether it's dream time, whether it's early morning hours, maybe it's at work. Anytime that we wish to ask for help, we're allowed to ask for help. And I invite you to feel the positivity, the light, and the holy fire flowing through you, reminding you of your divinity, reminding you of your goodness, your ability to choose better choices, to choose the light, any way to help you feel better. There is always a different way. Your angels are always there for you. It takes a moment of invitation. Don't doubt your ability to invite. You have the ability to bring in all of the light. If you ask God to show up, God will show up. There is no need to go through the angelic realms to reach God and Source, and to bring that Source energy to you and through you and surround you, to love and protect, to bring the benevolence. For that is all that the angelic realms do, is remind you that you are that and you can do that. And they bring it as a reminder for you. This is not something that's unrecognizable to you. This is your natural state. There are some that are beginning to believe more and more. Allow that breath to bring in more. Feel it grow in your heart. Use this as confirmation. Divine love and light to you all. And just when I thought I was done, Reiki with Will, it is November 1st, 2017. Unlimit yourselves, my friends. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your energy. For we are one. Stay blessed, my friends.